Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your mid-October reading for 2023. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. If this is your first time listening to my readings, thank you so much for finding your way here, and thank you for clicking on this reading. I hope you find information here that's helpful to you. For those of you who are returning, as always, appreciate your love and support. As you know, I am trying to expand our connection here with other like-minded people. So every click of the like and subscribe buttons help my message get out further and further. And it brings in this unity and this collection of individuals who help generate that information that is elevated up for all of humanity. So thank you for your contributions to that. This month is really packed full with some really big energies. We've got two eclipses this month, and I'm going to be talking about both of them. The energies are escalating on the planet, as you're well aware. Israel there's just this big conflict over in that part of the world, which is really horrific when you think about it. So my hearts go out to those individuals who are dealing with, being in that situation. The other thing, of course, is that these energies that are escalating, the holiday of Halloween is the dark side's biggest, I should say one of their biggest, because I really don't know a lot about where and what they celebrate. However, I do know that they have hijacked the Halloween holiday. That is when they do some of their darkest work. The Black magicians get out, they utilize all the energies that are put out there. Now, regardless of whether or not you believe that, I believe it, I feel it, I have felt it the past few years. I've always been a person that has celebrated Halloween, but now I know that it's been hijacked, and why, I no longer choose to participate. However, so Saturday, October 14th, which is next weekend, we have a solar eclipse in Libra on our new moon. So it means there won't be no moon shining that night, but during that day, there's going to be a solar eclipse. That Saturday is a potent time for manifesting. And that is also a really good time to implement some positive changes in your life. So if there are things that you've been wanting to change about your circumstances, about your spiritual practices, the way that you think about things or your view upon life, those are good times to really look at those things. In my previous videos, I have talked about utilizing that new moon energy by taking a sheet of paper, putting the big circle on the paper. Anything that I want to create and manifest goes in the inside of the circle. Anything that I'm ready to release and let go of goes on the outside of the circle. And then you can do whatever you want with that page. You can either burn that page so that that energy goes up to the universe, and you're basically giving it up to them, saying, here you go. This is all I'd like, to happen for me. Make it happen. I prefer to keep my sheet because I like to gauge. I use it as like a measuring tool, like a measuring tape, to see what I was working on and when and how long it's taking me to get to where I am. So I use it for that purpose. Also on Saturday, October 28th, we have a lunar eclipse in Taurus. That is the full hunter's moon that night. That is going to create an intense Halloween weekend. The planets will be in either earth or water placements, and some of the energies that may be surfacing for many of us may be our emotions towards the things that are revealed, the things that are, brought forward for us to to look at and review during that time. So even if that doesn't affect you on a physical or a emotional level, be aware that it may be affecting other people around you. So just be kind and be generous, okay, to their feelings of what they're going through or what they're experiencing. Okay, so today I'm going to pull a single card from an oracle deck called the Raise Your Vibration deck. And then I'm going to be pulling your reading cards from the gold foil tarot. As you can see, these are very shiny cards. There's the sun, Leviathan. I was guided to use this deck. I don't use this deck very often, but one of the cool things about this deck is that they're made out of recycled plastic. So you can pretty much do anything to these cards and they're not going to grease, where cardstock over time has a tendency to fade and lose its color because you're using them so often, right? But this was the deck that Spirit wanted me to use. Once I pull those cards and give you explanations to what is there, then I'm going to clarify with the Rider-Waite deck. And then at the very end, I'm going to pull your 5 main themes, or the things that will either clarify what I've already said, or it's going to be an opportunity for you to use those as positive affirmations. Okay, so let's get started. I've already shuffled the deck for the tarot, for the oracle. And your card is, I call back my power. This is a great card for this month, isn't it? Call back your power. Stand in your sovereignty. I call back all my power from all lifetimes, forward and back. Okay. I've gotten a couple of comments of people stating that they really like to see their reader shuffle cards. I prefer to shuffle the cards before I get on screen because I feel like this is a time waster in a way. I always shuffle my cards. I always, sage, I do all the things you're supposed to do in between readings. So what do our Scorpios need to know for the coming week? Okay, now I'm gonna split the deck. You can see I have not chosen these cards. Nice card. Ooh. Okay, my friends. Scorpio. We have 2 cups. We have a wands and a sword. So the 2 cups resonate with you because those are both water signs. The wands have to do with fire energy. So that's fast moving fire energy. And then the swords have to do with the way that we think and strategize. Okay. To start off, you're starting off with this 9 of Cups. The perfect thing about this card is that this is the wish card. So if you have been looking for someone, for something specifically that you've been wanting to manifest or bring into your life, this is basically telling you, yeah, yep, your wish is going to be granted. Now, the other thing about this card, this 9 of Cups, as you can see, this guy is a pretty good-sized gentleman. He's got a good-sized girth on him. He has enjoyed the fruits of his labor. He knows how to create things that make him happy, and he likes, he likes food, evidently, don't we all? But this card right here, the 9, is about progression, and it's all about your emotions. So this is a card about attainment. It's about progression. It's about moving forward, advancement, right? And this would all have to be doing with things that make you happy, right? Advancement in those things that make you happy. Your next card, which is representative of your next step, is the Knight of Wands. Now, this knight is the fastest knight. This knight, now, if you think about what a knight does in tarot or in the court, right, because he is part of the court, the king gives him a declaration and says, I want you to go there, and I want you to, fight, or I want you to, bring back whatever. So knights are all about adventures. Knights are all about our inspirations and our passions, our creativity. The other thing about knights is that is fast moving energy. And this card is telling you get off your butt and get moving. So whatever it is that you're trying to get off the ground, whether it's a new business, whether it's a new relationship, whether it is a new place to live, whatever that means to you, Spirit is telling you now is the time. Do it. This is your next step. Your obstacle is the Seven of Cups. Cups, again, have to do with your heart, have to do with your emotions and how you feel about things. This card is being spoiled for choice. So you can look, he's got all these different things in all these cups. Like he's got this victory wreath here. He's got this castle over here. He has got a dragon. I think this is a dragon. There's also a snake coming out of this one. So there's all kinds of stuff that is going to be coming at you for options, okay? You're going to be spoiled for options. But because this is a card about your emotions and how you feel about things and relationships, this card is telling you to really think about what it is that you want and make sure that whatever cup you choose, that you choose it from your heart space. Get out of your head, sink down into your heart, and choose from there. And you're going to know, because when we choose things from our heart and from love, there is this feeling of knowing that that's the right choice. So I feel like you're going to be spoiled for choice, and this is your obstacle. So you may get tight, you might get all balled up about the fact that, I've got all these options and I don't want to, I don't know what to do. Well, think about it that way, is that you do have a lot of options. And all you need to do is call back your power, and you will know the right direction to take, okay? Now, the next card is your Strengths card. And this card is the Power card. So once again, calling back your power is the Sun. I love this card. This is the Yes card. This card is full of it's full of nurturing, and it's full of growth, and it's full of healing, right? Because the sun heals us. And as you can see, this card has all this gold in it, and the gold represents the gifts from God. This is the sun is shining on your path. You are going to step into your power this next week. This is big, okay, Scorpio? This is really big. This is your power. This is your strength. Utilize the sun. So as we're having this solar eclipse next weekend, and that is our day of manifesting, call back your power, utilize the energy of the sun to make your creations. Your last card is the Five of Swords. Now, the swords have to do with how we think, how we express, how we communicate. This card is a card about winning at all costs. So I want you to really think about this, because this is your final card for this week. What does that mean to you? Is it more important to you to win at all costs? Or is it important for you to be able to collaborate and to work through whatever this is? If you look at him, you can tell he was in a battle. These two guys have thrown down their swords, right? And he's picked up one of their swords. He's got another sword over there. So he doesn't necessarily play fair, this guy. He wants to win at the expense of everybody else. So as this is your final card, I feel like we need more clarity, which I will give to you in just a moment. Fives also have to do with change, right? So changes, and the swords have to do with the way that we think. So my feeling is that the changes involved is a change in the way that you think about something. It could be a change in the way that you think about winning or losing. It could be a change in the way that you feel about fairness, about just about everything, really. Okay, clarifiers, please. What does Scorpio need to know about this next week? Can we get some clarifiers for our Scorpio? Okay, so I'm splitting the cards. And I'm going to just lay them all out face down. And I'm just going to pull from the deck as to where Spirit wants me to pull. Okay, can I get a clarifier for the Knight of Cups, please? Your clarifier for your 9 is the 10 of Cups. How awesome is that? Progression, right? Progression, advancement. You're almost there. Keep going. You make it. That's what this 10 is. The other thing about this 10, I feel, is if you look at it, it's happy home life. Happy home, security, physical security, joy, happiness, all those things are right here for you to tap into, okay? Can I have clarity on the Knight of Wands, please? This fast-moving energy. What do the Scorpios need to know about that? Clarified by the 6 of Pentacles. Fast-moving energy. Take action. Stop thinking. Start going. Start moving. This is the 6 of Pentacles, and as you can see, this guy is holding this scales here, and he's also giving money to the poor. So this is a card about generosity. Now, you don't have to go give your wealth away. That's not what this is suggesting. But what this is suggesting is really opening up your heart a little bit more and to give what you can give. Maybe it's just a thing of giving your time, giving your knowledge, giving to others who you feel could really utilize your gifts, your abilities, right? And it may very well be that you feel generous, that you're doing really well financially, and you want to be able to contribute something to a cause or to a family or something along those lines. But really, that 6 is about persevering again. It's about overcoming obstacles, and it's also telling you about keep going, keep moving. You are moving in the right direction. Okay, let's have clarifier for the 7 of Cups, please. And that is the Page of Wands. So this 7 of Cups, you're being spoiled for options. You're being spoiled for opportunities. You're being spoiled for things that make you feel warm and fuzzy. But it's also, you know, some of those things that you may be looking at could potentially have be like, you know, pipe dreams, something like that. And this Page of Wands, pages have to do with messages. So this could represent a younger person, somebody that's on fire, right? This fiery energy, this inspiration, creativity. But I feel like this is a message. You're waiting for this message before you are able to make your choice towards whatever these cups are representing for you. And remember that this is an obstacle for you. So you will not be able to move forward until you get this very clear message. And how you will know is it will tap into your intuition. You will know intuitively. And again, remember I had mentioned that you want to get out of your head, sink into your heart, right? You're going to get a message as to how to move forward, what it is that you can move forward with, right? And this is an energy of creativity and your passion and all of those things. But until you get that message, you're going to be stuck there just kind of looking at all of those cups and those opportunities that are coming in. May I have clarification for the sun, please? The sun card, which is in your strength, is also is being clarified by this Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups, you have a lot of cups here, by the way, which cups all have to do with your energy, water energy. This Four of Cups is a card that is looking for stability, emotional stability. This individual, if you can see him, he's sitting on the ground. He's looking at these cups that have nothing in them. So this card is a card of, this is your yes card, this is your strength card. And what this is saying is be grateful, right? This is the gratitude card. Don't look at the things that you don't have. Look at the things that you do have and realize that there's a new opportunity right here. The hand of God is handing this individual another full cup, another opportunity. Okay. So I feel like I want to another clarifier for that. Okay, here we go. Now it's making sense, right? You've got this sun card. This is your strength. You're going to be tapping into this energy of the sun. This is all about healing. This is about growth. This is about potential. This is about renewal, right? And then you've got this Four of Cups, which this guy is kind of long in the face because he's looking at his loss instead of what his opportunities are. But he's looking for an emotionally stable situation. And then in comes the strength card. Now, the thing about the strength card is this is a Leo card, evidently, but this is about your inner strength and your inner wisdom. And if you look at her, she has been able to tame this wild lion. She has been able to, and if you look at this lion, he's in submission to her. She has inner strength. She has inner wisdom. This is all you, okay, Scorpio? This energy is your energy. You're going to have this strength coming up out of the reserves that you didn't even know were there, that you haven't even really totally tapped into. But you're going to this week and you're going to realize how truly powerful you are. Call back your power. This is it right here. This is confirming. I wouldn't even have to read any more of this reading because that's the message, right? Okay, Five of Swords. Please clarify the Five of Swords. And it's being clarified by the Nine of Swords. Again, this is a fast-moving card. So this 5 is about winning at all expense. And this card is about moving forward, right? So the Knights have to do with taking action, moving forward. And I'm going to pull one more card for that, please. And then you have the Knight of Cups. So you got these two Knights. This guy is really extremely slow. What he really should be doing is, he's getting ready to cross this river, but what he really should be doing is planting his seeds, right? This has to do with emotions. This has to do with thinking, okay? So there's going to be something coming in that is going to put you into a place of whether or not you can win at all costs, right? That's what this card represents. Because then you got this Knight of Swords, which is a fast moving card, and it could very well represent moving forward and not even thinking about what you're moving towards, right? But just going. And this card is saying, yeah, but you need to slow down a little bit and you really need to access your heart space. Is it really worth the fight? Is it worth being the winner? Those are all things that you're going to have to consider for yourself, Scorpio. Okay? Okay. So this looks really good. I didn't see anything here that was like scary or threatening or, anything out of the ordinary. And now I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read. And I'm going to pull your 5 main things. So your first one is the bouquet. And that's saying you're getting compliments from an admirer. I like that. Okay, and your next one is needle and thread. And it says a sincere wish will be granted. So again, it's reiterating this wish card. This is your wish. And this is your yes. Wow, this looks really good, Scorpio. And then you have a peacock, beware great pride. Now, I feel like winning at all costs, that kind of ties into that. Sometimes when we get to that place, it's because, we just have to win. I don't know. You can discern that any way you wish, whatever makes the most sense to you. And then you have the ram, which is a stubborn and aggressive individual, which I don't know who that ties into, but you're going to find out. And then your last card is the candle. You will be shown the way. I really feel that this has been a great reading. I feel that there has been so much information shared here about you bringing back your power. And you're going to find that you have reserves of inner strength that you didn't recognize that you had. You've got the sun that is shining down on you, right? That's going to help you bring back that personal power. You have got this 9 of Cups, which is granting you your wish that's going to fill your emotions with beautiful images and beautiful things. And you're going to make it because this 10 of Cups is saying that you're going to have good things happening in and around your home and your possessions. I don't know, Scorpio. Looks pretty damn good to me. Okay, I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope that it resonates with you. If not, just leave what does not resonate and take what does. Please, please, please click the like button. That really does help. And if you're new, please subscribe. I would love to grow. I need one more person to make 300 subscribers. So I'm looking forward to somebody clicking that to make my day. And that's about it for now. I will see you again very shortly. Until then, take very good care of you. And thank you again for supporting me and my channel. Cheers.